In this video, we're going to learn how to run a Spring Boot app from the command line using Microsoft Windows. At the moment, my files are on the D drive under d:/user/love2code/dev Spring Boot. Now you can place your files anywhere in your file system. Just make sure that they're easy to access. Also, as a warning, don't use directories that have spaces in them because it'll cause problems for the Java runtime system. So make sure you just have a regular directory file system, something without spaces. All right, so I'll go ahead and move into my dev Spring Boot directory. We know that we have this O1 directory here. Let's go ahead and move into that directory. And then the new directory that we created a little earlier, we have the O5 command line demo. So let's go ahead and move into that directory. That's the one that we're going to use for this video. All right, so I'm in the O5 command line demo directory. Now let's go ahead and open up a command prompt window. Just go down here to the little search icon. Type in CMD for command. And it'll give you this reference here, command prompt. Go ahead and select that app. And now this opens up the command prompt window. Give me a second here. I'm just going to resize the windows. Okay, now let's check to see if Java is installed properly. This is a requirement that we need to have in place before we can actually run the Spring Boot apps from the command line. Now type this command echo %java_home%. And then you should get this output here. If not, don't worry, just hold tight. Also, we'll run one other command. Java -- version. Now, if you see both of those entries, then you're A-OK and Java is installed properly. However, if either entry is missing, then Java is not installed properly. So you need to have both of these items correct in order to have Java installed properly. So if you're missing one of them, then there's some work we have to do. But don't worry, I have a Java installation video that'll take you through that entire process and help you resolve this issue. Simply go to the link that I have here on the slide, and it'll take you to a video and it'll walk you through the entire process of installing Java properly. But the important thing is that you have to have Java installed properly before you can proceed with this given video. So if you need to kind of pause this one for a second, go take a look at the other video, get Java set up properly, and then you can come back here and continue. All right, so Java's installed properly. We can go ahead and clear this screen. And now what I want to do is move into our project directory on the command line. What I'll do here is I'll actually move up to the Explorer window here, and I'll just copy this directory path. And what I'll do is I'll change into this directory. I'll type CD space, and then I'll paste this directory. And you can paste the directory by doing a right click. And then simply hit enter, and now you should be in that directory, O5 command line demo. Now let's go ahead and package the app using the maven w package command. I'll type in maven w space package. And Maven will go off and do its work. And a lot of work in the background. Eventually you'll see build success. And also the important thing here is that this created a new file for us in this target directory called mycoolapp001 snapshot.jar. That's the new jar file that was created by maven w package. And that's the actual jar file that we'll run in a second. I'll type java-jar target / mycoolapp001 snapshot.jar. And then this will actually start up our Spring Boot app. So here we can see that our Spring Boot app is up and running. Now let's test this out. Let's go ahead and open up our browser. And then we'll go to localhost 8080. And that'll give us our hello world, which is great. I like that. Let's also test out some of our other endpoints that we have here. We have a /workout. Okay, that's good. And then we also have our other one /fortune. So this is great. So we see that our application is up and running, and it's running from command line. No need to have the IDE open. We're simply doing it from command line. Now let me swing back over to my command prompt window and stop my application by simply doing Control-C. All right, so the app is stopped. It's not running now. And what I'd like to do now is actually run the app using a Spring Boot Maven plugin. So just a different way of running the application. We don't really have to give the full jar files. Spring Boot will figure all that out for us. So here I can say Maven W, Spring Boot run. And it kind of goes through the same process. And now, again, our application is up and running. And I can confirm this by just simply going over to the browser and just doing a reload on any one of my pages here. And great, so I'm getting the results as desired. So this is great. Move back into our command prompt window here. Let's go ahead and stop our application with Control-C. Now just type exit to exit out of this command prompt window. So the app's no longer running. I can close the browser, and so success. So we're able to run our Spring Boot app from the command line on Microsoft Windows, and there was no requirement to have the IDE up and running. We did everything from the command line. So I'd like to say, good job, my friend.